What were
I
you
just, I was just curious on a question for Dr. Umar here. He said he has 2 daughters. Is that correct, doctor?
Yes, sir.
What if your daughters come to you and say, Dad, I know your feelings, but I am falling in love with a guy outside my race?
And I will say, I will always love you as my daughter, and I will always be disappointed in your decision.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
You mad, bro?
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Aw, don't be mad because your niece found Turl Gilbert. Little Gilbert. Say he look like his name, Gilbert Dalton. What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, hope you subscribe. And my apologies if that wasn't my best version of Are You Mad, Bro? I was trying to find the original one because I used to be a big Richard Sherman fan, man. And that viral moment is one of the reasons why. Because I'm like, seriously, like, dude, because I haven't heard Dr. Umar say anything about this. And this went viral, from what I can tell, not even 24 hours. So maybe that's why. But I wanted to definitely make sure that this was the real thing and that this wasn't just somebody playing the game. And again, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, because I should have known he was going to cover this, because he's basically a lesser version of Dr. Umar. Well, a less extreme version of Dr. Umar, should I say. And he covered this as well. So shout out to him again. And I'm going to be playing some of what he covered when it came to this topic. And then I'm going to show you guys the comments on IG. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Well, as it appears, Dr. Umar Johnson has a very unfortunate relationship with his father. His father, Jamal Johnson, is a community activist in the city of Philadelphia. And but they don't get along. I don't want to go into what's the reason why, but they don't get along. Now, Dr. Umar Johnson has gone viral for his niece. Now, his niece, now she's married. This is her now. That's Umar's dad. You can see the resemblance. And she's there with this white guy. They've just gotten married. How do we know that this is true? Jamal Johnson Skew is with Rihanna Elise at Playa Punta or in King. I don't know, I'm probably spelling that wrong. Congratulations to the happy couple. I always love my granddaughter's smile. Now, why is it that Dr. Umar Johnson, Mr. Pro-Black, Mr. He don't love no swirling going on. Why is it that she doesn't have a black husband? With her grandfather being a strong pro-black, your uncle is a strong pro-black. I'm going to tell you exactly why that is. Because if a black woman doesn't see a black man that is an actual leader, an actual provider, if she doesn't see that, or if he's a terrible person or a deadbeat, well, quite naturally, she will go to white men. And this is one of the things that a lot of people in the black community don't want to talk about, especially when you see blacks dating whites. You should ask how they grew up. Okay? A lot of black men that I know that deal with white women have a very tumultuous relationship with their mothers. Okay? They don't have any respect for her. They don't like her that much. They love her, but they don't like her. They're very turned off by the community because of the parent. It also happens in the black community. Look at Doja Cat. Her dad is South African. and he's a deadbeat, she won't touch a black man because of that self-hatred. What did I say for Umar?
Now, I typically wouldn't use anecdotal experiences to rebuttal what people say, but in this situation, I have to, bro. Because let me tell you something. I grew up with both parents in the household. Both parents are black. I love my mother to death. Like, seriously. Like, I can only pray that I can marry a woman that's half the woman that my mother was. Because my mother made twice as much more than my father did, yet they still held traditional roles in the household. Can you think of any women nowadays that would do that? You would be very hard pressed to find a woman nowadays that would be willing to do that and do life with you. My mom was with my dad for 46 and a half years before he passed last summer. She always out-earned him. So when you say that, nah. And I grew up in a neighborhood that was pretty diverse. If any, because I know some of you guys watch me are from the same city that I'm from Cincinnati. If you are familiar with the Gulf Manor area, then you would know that that is a very mixed and diverse neighborhood. Now, I did go to primarily black high schools and elementary schools. And to be honest with you, I didn't date outside my race till I was 19. So I also think it has to do with what you're exposed to, and at the same time, like I say, deal with the women that actually like you. Because the first time I dated outside my race, the white women approached me, not the other way around. So that right there was something that I wasn't used to. So obviously that played a part why I was even interested to even venture outside of my race in the first place, because I wasn't used to being shown interest like that. So this is another one of the reasons why black women, and well, in this case, black men ain't really losing like that, because we don't care about this like black women do. Only black men that really care about dating outside of their race is Pan-African guys like Dr. Umar and O'Shea, but me and other guys, not so much. But I don't want to talk too much anymore. Let's keep it moving. I want to play the rest
Because
of
of that self-hatred. What did I say for Umar? That Umar is not a man that takes care of women in a positive fashion. I'd rather get a white man than to get a guy who talks a lot like Umar Johnson, who's a joke. Okay? Umar is never married any of the women he's dealing with. He got baby mamas. And what she probably thought was, well, damn, be with a black man for what? Now, not every black man is the same, but I guarantee that's what she's thinking. Don't know too much about the grandfather, but damn sure she must not have saw a lot of strong black men in her family to do this. Because if you're a strong black man for the most part, you take care of your wife, you come from a black-centered situation, you're not going to do this. And it throws a mirror to the face of a Dr. Umar Johnson. Like, bro, what were you doing? What were you doing? You go around talking all of this about the black community, and your own family is out there doing the same thing. Isn't that what happened to Boyce Watkins? His daughter got married to a white man. Well, yeah. Well, if your dad is like Boyce Watkins, I probably can see why. I can see exactly why. Okay. And Dr. Umar not gonna bring it up. Why did your niece end up with a white guy? And I can tell you another thing too. Won't be surprised if one of his daughters end up doing the same thing. You can't be out here teaching the things that Dr. Umar teach, and you're not a man that take care of women. I'm going to say it again. You can't be talking about what kind of protection and love the black woman needs, and you're not a man taking care of a sister. You're a beggar. Okay?
Yo, I guess O'Shea ain't too fond of Dr. Umar like I thought they would be, considering both of them are Pan-African supporters. However, though, I know O'Shea is real good about calling people out, especially when it comes to hypocrisy such as this. I gotta be honest with you, man. I'm not the biggest O'Shea fan, but I do gotta agree with him on this, and a lot of us in this space on my channel. Oh yeah, shout out to Mark Cruz. He been on Umar neck about this. You can't sit over here and talk the way you talk. You got 2 daughters by 2 different women. You've never been married, and not only that, he's another one of those guys that are trying to push childless men onto these single moms. Now, how about you marry one of your single moms? How about that? Fuck you mean? anyway, I want to show you guys these comments, bro, because this was interesting. Check this out. All right, you guys. So this is how I originally, I didn't discover it on IG, but I found somebody posted on Facebook, and then when I started sourcing, trying to confirm whether this was real or not, that's when I came across the Dr. Umar, O'Shea Duke Jackson covering it, and it confirmed that the guy you see here in the middle, that is Dr. Umar's father, as he confirmed earlier. But these comments, bro, check these out. Got a beautiful couple, by the way. So he looked like he been to the cookout. Then look, somebody said Umar probably like 7 I beg your pardons right about now.
Beg your pardon? I beg your pardon?
Oh my goodness. Said Dr. Umar is punching the air as we speak. Said if she's happy, what's the issue? Why does it matter? Like, posting this crap only adds to the divide. Let the happy couple remain happy and blessed. He about to put a hex on the whole way. Says she's breaking generational curses. Ooh, that was a dig. Good for her. Dr. Umar needs to mind his own business and go find his happiness. Nah, he need to mind his own business and go build that school that he been begging y'all money for. That's what he needs to do. And marry one of his single moms, since he so righteous. But man, this is hilarious, you guys. Very intriguing that for somebody to be so strong about this, and from what O'Shea Duke Jackson covered, apparently all the men in your family, from you, your father, and I think he mentioned the uncle as well, y'all are so pro-black, man. But what good is it doing if the women in y'all family are dating out? Just saying. I don't know, man. Y'all might be all pro-black, but y'all ain't doing, it's something y'all ain't doing right. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way I know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button, because that's what the algorithm, and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.